And today we're going to be repainting another Disney Hasbro Star Wars figure, and this time it's Jedi training Rey from The Last Jedi, I presume. Not bad, it's not bad paint job for these figures. They've actually tried to put some shading on it. So let's get her out of the box and we'll see what she's like. So I've taken a Rey figure out of the box. It's actually quite interesting. It's a completely different sculpt and figure to the first Rey figure. So she's in a completely different sort of sculpted uniform. There's lots of different details. Quite nicely painted. There's no slop. It's quite basic. Different boots she's got on. So there's a lot to work with here. First thing I'm going to try and do is get this head off, but it's absolutely solid. It just doesn't want to move. So I'm going to pop that in some boiling water just to see if it comes off, but it might be that it doesn't. Look at the grunginess of the chin. I'm going to have to fix all that. So I'm going to try and get the head off, and then we'll come back and we'll start painting. Okay, the head came off quite easily. It's one of those ones with the really tall neck joint. So I need to tidy all that up, trim the socket out so it goes on a bit easier, try and smooth this out. I just found out my old Rey that I did from Force Awakens, and you can see it's a completely different sculpt. I possibly made her too tanned, but I thought she was in a tanned environment, and the costume's completely different. So it's nice. I thought it was going to be just a rebranded, repainted version. So first thing I'm going to do is cut some of this out, just so it pops on easier once it's painted, so I don't have to struggle with it. Doesn't need a lot. And then I'm also going to try and tidy up this chin, because it's rubbery plastic. It's quite difficult to sand. I'm just going to try and smooth it with a knife. And then this one's got quite a heavy seam down it. I'm going to try and repaint this too much more, just detail and weather it, because the paint's actually really nicely done on it. So first things first, undercoat, and this is the usual Cajun flesh tones lightened with a bit of light flesh. There we go. It's going to need several coats, and we'll come back once that's done. Okay, so I've undercoated Rey's face, nice and even. So what we're going to do now is use some Reichland Flesh Shade to bring out some of the details, and then once that's dry we can start blending it in. There we go. Let that dry and we can blend that in. Okay, so I'm decided I'm going to paint the green bits because there is a bit of slop on them. So I'm going to use Warg Flesh, which is quite a nice little green. It might be too green. Let's have a look. It's a little bit too green, isn't it? Okay, let's see what else we've got. So we've got a little bit of Revel colour. I don't mind these Revel aqua colours. And it's greenish grey. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's a much better. See the difference? It's a much better green. So what I'm going to do is paint on the green, and you can use this now to tidy up the underspray on the grey. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that. Okay, so the toning is dry, so we're going to now using a almost dry brush, blend in using base flesh tone, lighten just a little bit. See, so there's a bit of shading, but it's not as obvious because we've blended all the edges. I'll carry on, do that, and then we'll come back and add some detail. Okay, so you can see I've blended in, so you've just got a hint of the shade. So I'm going to use flesh tone, lighten just a bit, and this is just to do the highlights. There we go. Then I'm going to use a clean brush and some Mephiston red, really dry brush. So now I'm going to mix some red with the flesh tone to make a lip colour. Might need toning down, not sure, see how it dries. I'll block the eyes in white. Need to do the eyebrows. Quite dark eyebrows, so I'm going to use Rhinox hide. There we go. What we can do now is use the flesh shade. Find it, where have I put it? Raglan flesh shade, just to redefine the nostrils and the mouth, because we've lost a bit when we blended it. Okay. Add another couple of layers to the eyes, then we can come back and do the eyeballs. Okay, so I picked out freckles. So all I'm going to do now is do eyes. So it's got brown eyes. I'm going to use Mornfang brown. Let that dry. What I'm going to do is block in her hair using Rhinox hide, which I do mainly off camera, but to give you an idea, it's a little bit darker because I'm going to highlight it in the slightly lighter. So I'm going to block in her hair and then we can come back. Okay, so I've undercoated the hair. So now we're going to do the pupils in black. And then using white, just a little reflective dot in the eye. And we're going to use the lighter brown, so Mornfang, just to highlight the hair a little bit. Looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is gloss varnish on the eyeballs and the lips. that varnish all over. I'm going to tidy up this hair here because you can just see it's not quite straight on there, and then we'll pop the head back on and we'll have a look at the finished item. Okay, so I've popped the head back on. Body wise, I've just done a bit of dry brushing, a bit of shading, repainted the arms and the neck, added some detail to the boots, then painted the green parts so I could dry brush them because the dry brushing wasn't working on the plastic. So I think it's a really nice likeness of Daisy Ridley. It's if you compare it to my one that I did ages ago, you can see I've come on a bit. It's a bit glossy, a bit dark, not as well blended. And this one I think looks much more realistic. I still might tone down the lip colour. I don't know, I quite enjoy it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of these style videos. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.